The quarterbacks are going live. Does that put a little extra emphasis on you guys as an offense to make sure you're protecting them?
Yeah, it does because, going through spring and you really don't have a lot of scrimmages where the quarterback's alive. But, as a running back, you got to protect the quarterback. So it put a lot of emphasis on us.
What did you see out of those guys today?
I saw a lot of positive things. I also saw a couple mistakes that can easily be fixed. But overall, I think they did pretty good.
How do you feel like you did today, personally?
Personally, I think I did okay. A lot of areas where I need to improve on.
Do you have any big runs?
Not like I want, but I think about 1 or 2 maybe.
Yeah, you do a lot of those jet sweeps, or you run the ball more outside of that?
Kind of more outside today.
Any big plays by the offense at all? Any big passes?
It was a couple big passes I saw to Sammy Coles and to the freshman receiver Marcus, and it was a couple more to other guys too that really stood out to me.
Anybody that when you were watching from the side, you went, "Oh wow, that's pretty special." Any of those plays today?
Yeah, it was a couple, and it was a lot of freshmen that I noticed that was making plays that really stood out.
Malzahn mentioned he slowed it down to make sure you guys were lined up right. Did it feel like that? Made it feel a lot slower than maybe it should have been?
Yeah, it did. At times, when I was in, I even noticed Coach Malzahn stopped it and wait till the defense got lined up, and that kind of even helped out with the offense because with it just being, really just getting false camp started, it kind of helped out with the guys getting lined up and knowing the play and execute.
How many carries did you get today?
I'm not sure the exact amount, maybe 5 or 6.
Is it a little tough to get a lot of work with 5 backs now instead of just the 3 you guys had, or the 2 you really had in spring?
Yeah, it really is. You got to take advantage of every opportunity you get.
How are those young backs? How are they looking so far?
They're doing great. Jonathan Ford and Peyton Barber, they're doing pretty good to be freshmen. They really stood out to me today also.
Have you been working more as a 3 or 4, and what kind of role have you kind of taken on early in the fall?
I've been really working at the 4 position, but sometimes I'll split out and get the jet sweep or just different things that coach want me to do. But really working at both though.
Is Jonathan Ford kind of doing like what you do, where you sometimes split out, or?
Yeah, sometimes he is.
Peyton's more of a true forward in the back.
Yeah, yes sir.
I mean, we've heard so much about the freshman defensive linemen. Did any of those impress? Did they have any big plays at all?
Yeah, I saw a couple times where Carl Larson stood out to me, but it was a lot of plays that other guys even stood out. Freshmen, yeah, they're doing great too.
What was it he did specifically? Just blew a play up?
Yeah, blew a play up.
Do you feel like this is a good first step for you guys as a team?
I think as a team, yeah, for the coach to evaluate us and just even to evaluate ourselves for first time in full pass, it was a good opportunity.
How would you say you kind of differ from some of the other guys like Trey and Cameron?
I think I'm just more of a speed guy. I bring more speed to the table, but he's a great back overall. He has great speed also.
I mean, coming out of the scrimmage, did you feel like the offense won it, or did you feel like they got better at the defense? How would you kind of grade it?
I just think we got better. We made mistakes, and defense made mistakes also. We tried to take advantage of those mistakes, but overall, we got a lot of improvement to do.
When you say we, you mean the whole team, or so? What if you gave it a letter grade? Would you say C, B plus maybe?
I have to watch film, lead that up to coach.
Well, were you feeling better than worse? Were you feeling more positive coming out of it when you left the field, or no?
At different times,
Yeah.
I had ups and downs.
Mm-hmm.